Young like me, if you want to build a credit score and start off with a good foundation, watch this video. Yo, what up, YouTube? Back with another video. This video is about like credit, how to build your credit score. If you're 18 years, you want to build credit. It's all about building trust with these big banks, these big institutions. First thing I would suggest you do if you want to like start building credit, get you a credit card, of course. Get you a credit card, right? And that you want to start as early as possible. So like as time goes on, you keep building like a relationship with a specific bank or multiple banks. You keep building these relationships, right? It'll benefit you in the long run. Because let's say, I don't know if any of you guys like want to buy like a fancy car or something like that, or looking to own a home in the future, you would need a credit score for that. And you want to start as early as possible. So if these lenders are looking at your credit profile, they'll see that you're a responsible person, but you have to keep your credit in order. So now this is for someone with like a clean credit profile, never had credit before. So you want to get you a credit card, a secured or a regular one. I have gotten people approved for like credit cards that was like $3,000 limit. Like their first credit card ever was a $3,000 limit. I'll go into depth on how I did that, like maybe in a separate video. But yeah, if you're not really responsible, get a secured credit card so it'll have your back. But if you are fairly responsible, you know what you're doing, you know like the impact that credit could have on your financial future, get you a regular credit card. But the do's and don'ts, I would suggest, don't just go out spending on this credit card like you really got it like that. Nah, you want to treat it like it's a regular debit card. Like pay that money back as soon as you purchase something on it. That's what I do. And then with these credit cards, you don't want to spend over 30%. You want to keep it in the 30% range. But me personally, I would suggest keeping it like your limit, spending limit under 10%. Let's say you got a $3,000 limit, right? You want to use 10% of that $3,000. So I would use 300 of that and then pay it off on time, but not even 300, just use it. But some banks I would suggest, Discover. If you're just starting out, Discover is a good one. Payment history, you want to keep on top of that. Like, don't miss a payment, because once you miss one payment, your on-time payments can never go back up to that 100%. So you want to keep it always 100%, pay it off every month, bang, 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 bang. And if you can't afford it, do not buy it with your credit card. Of course not. Like after every 6 months, you want to ask for credit limit increase, right? And with that credit limit increase, it'll increase your spending power with that credit limit. It'll make that 10%, the 10% you previously had on your previous credit limit. When you ask for an increase, that 10% goes up. So let's say you get approved for a $6,000 credit limit. You can now spend $600 of that. Your utilization has stayed the same, but these banks want to see that you're responsible with large amounts of money. Like you don't want to go splurge and buying like clothes that you don't need. It's funny because I said I got like sneakers and shoes behind me, but nah, that's nothing. That's nothing. Trust me. Trust me. And just stack, man. It's credit stacking. Build your credit profile. Like if you could take on like a small loan or something like that, like a car loan. And once you pay that car loan off, that'll make your credit skyrocket as well. It'll like make your credit profile stronger. Another thing, have auto payment on so you won't never like forget about it. And even if you do forget about it, you got that auto. You got that auto pay, so to go straight through without you having to worry about it. Also mess with Capital One too. I mean, I really, Capital One, they a little bit iffy when it comes to like the credit limit increases, bro. However, they got you, bro. Discover they be giving up that bag when it comes to like the credit limit increases. They be giving it out. But yeah, and another thing I would suggest, like when you first starting off with your credit, like let's say you just hit 18, right? Get your first credit card. Start stacking that up for like the first 6 months. You want to keep the span that you apply for these credit cards relatively close because with the credit history,